morning guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Talia Lee and welcome to daily uploads in January. You guys can see my cat back there. Today I wanted to kind of go over my 2021 goals and like new habits that I want to form. I wouldn't really call them like resolutions because a lot of them are just continuing from last year, but I put some like numerical goals on my habits. I wanted to make a new vision board. So if you guys remember back in the summer, I made a new like MacBook background and it was my digital vision board. This time I am redoing it for 2021. I'm also going to make one that's for my phone. I've been seeing these all over YouTube and I know my sister just did it and it looks super cute. So yeah, let's just get started. The first thing I wanted to do was yesterday I just went through Pinterest and I looked up a lot of things that could go on my vision board. So like quotes, cute pics, travel pics, etc. The trick to finding good vision board pictures on Pinterest, I know this sounds cringy, but if you put the word aesthetic after whatever you're looking up, like cuter pictures come up. So then I also took time before that to kind of like sit down and actually write out my goals. So I didn't write them out cute at all. They're just literally written down in my notebook. Wanted to put a lot of like numbers down because then they're more like specific. And I also think that almost all of them are like completely attainable because they're all things that I can make happen. Some of them do rely on like external factors, like getting a job or whatever kind of relies on a company actually offering me a job. You guys know what I mean. I kind of want to just go through those first and then get into making my vision board so that everything kind of connects. So the first one, I basically just said this, but I want to find a full-time engineering position. Oh, there goes Alani. Again, I have been applying to jobs and this is something that I can do, but yes, this does rely on a company actually wanting to offer me a job. So I've been applying to jobs like crazy. I talked about this in, I think it was like Vlogmas week 3. I don't know. I'll link the vlog down below, but I basically talked about how I'm applying to jobs. So if you're interested in that, definitely go check that out. The next goal is to end the year with a specific amount in my savings. This is like super important because I'm about to go into my first year of like actual adult life that's not in college because I'll be graduating with my master's in December. So 2022 is my first year of being completely on my own, out in the world, without college, anything. And so I'd like to end the year with a certain amount of my savings so that I can not be like completely stressed when I go to start that aspect of my life. You guys want to say hi to Alani? Aww. Okay, so the next one that kind of goes along with this is to move to a new city. I am hoping that that'll happen either this summer or in the fall, but it might not happen until the very end of the year. I have no idea because that's all dependent on my first goal, which is to find a job. But I do know that I want to move to a new city to kind of get like a new experience, so that's why I've been really looking like out west and everything. Yeah, updates to come on that. My next big goal is to go on a road trip in the US. So I've definitely seen a good part of the US. I did a road trip like with my family back in the day and I've seen some of like New England, and obviously I like went out to Oregon this past summer, but there are definitely so many places that I have not been. So I really want a road trip around the US, whether that's just staying up north or if it's whenever I go to move out to a new city, road tripping out there. I have no idea yet, but I want to make that happen. The next thing that is kind of travel related is a trip to Canada. I have like a handful of places that I really want to go in Canada, but of course it's all dependent on the pandemic situation and the border situation. I do know that I want to go to Toronto, Vancouver, Banff, Ottawa. I don't know, there's just so many places, and I also have like some friends that I need to meet up with in Canada. So yeah, and that kind of goes along with one of my other goals is to meet a lot of my YouTube friends. I think that would just be like so fun because I haven't met any of them in person, which is crazy because I live like a few hours from a handful of them. And next 3 goals are kind of all YouTube related. So I have a certain subscriber goal that I want to hit on YouTube, and right now that's 2,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this video right now, please subscribe because that would help me get to that goal. And also if any of my videos ever are like helpful or entertaining, whatever, sharing them would be like so helpful for that too. Yeah, that's kind of my goal right now with that. And then I also have a certain amount of channel views that I want to hit, which I put a numerical value on to make it more specific, like I said before. And just in general, like staying consistent on my channel because I started doing a really good job of that in 2020, around starting in like April-ish. I was really consistent throughout the end of the year, and I know that this year might be a pretty busy year for me in 2021, just with like getting my bachelor's and master's and trying to find a job and everything, but I'm hoping that I can stay pretty consistent throughout this year too. Oh, she came back to say hi. Cutie. Oh, another thing that's kind of YouTube related is to get a certain amount of brand deals for this year. So I kept this kind of low because I do want to make sure that these are brands that align with my brand, but I do think that it is kind of a goal to get these brand deals with these companies that I really love and use in my everyday life. So I wrote those down so that hopefully I can achieve that goal this year. So my next three are more like hobby and creative based. I want to stay creative with my style and kind of like branch out because I never really thought that I had a style before, but I think progressively throughout like the end of 2020, I kind of was finding like new styles and clothing that I like to try out. It's like nothing crazy or special. It's probably like pretty basic, but I just kind of like find inspiration on Pinterest. Like right now, my outfit is not crazy at all. It's literally a sweater and jeans and a belt, but like I think it's cute and it's way cuter than anything I would have worn like a year ago. So yeah, I just want to like kind of stay creative with that so that I don't get bored and just wear like jeans and a t-shirt every day. My next goal is to read 5 books this year. I know that sounds like literally nothing, but actually one of my YouTube friends, Lottie, just put something on her story. It was like a TikTok about like when you're reading and all you can think about is your phone, and I relate to this so hard. So like in 2020, I think I only read like 2 books all the way through, and one of them was an audiobook, so I just listened to it. So this year my goal of 5 books I think is like totally attainable, but it's also like way more than I've done in the past, and I think I already have a good idea of what those 5 books will be because I did buy a few books towards the end of 2020. I'm really hoping to hit this goal. And my last goal is to go on 21 hikes. In 2020 I went on only 19 hikes. I wish I just did a 20th. I had no idea until I counted them up the other day. So I want to go on 21 hikes this year, and I'm really hoping to make that happen because there are definitely hikes even near my hometown that I haven't been on. Anyways, I think this is totally attainable, especially once the weather gets nicer. So like I said, based on all these goals, I just went on Pinterest and now I'm gonna make my vision board. Okay, so here is my vision board Pinterest board. I'll just like scroll through this so that you guys can see kind of everything that I have on there right now. And yeah, all pretty basic. I'm just gonna start putting this together on Canva and then I'll make a phone background as well. Oh wait, I have to like save all these photos first, so let me go do that. Okay guys, I just finished my vision board. I just wanted to like speed through that because I know you guys know how to make this, and I know that this isn't like a tutorial of how to make it, but basically I just wanted my vision board, I'll pop it up on the screen here, to touch on all the things that I just told you guys about my goals: travel related, reading, productivity, hitting numerical goals, money goals, just quotes that can inspire me, a new apartment, living in a city, all these things. Yeah, that is basically my vision board, and now I'm going to create a phone version and I'll put that up on the screen here for you guys to see. Since I didn't make my phone one super specific, let me know if you want me to put this up on my Instagram story for you to use as well. Just comment that down below and let me know. And I hope that this inspired you guys to go write down your goals, make a vision board, and let me know if you have any questions about how to actually do it. But like I said, just download cute pictures off Pinterest and throw them all together in a collage on Canva. It's like super simple. So yeah, I think that this is nice and I might switch it up throughout the year, so I'll let you guys know if I do that. I think this is nice and kind of encompasses everything that I want to do this year. So yeah, a lot of these goals were pretty specific, like I said, but I think a lot of them correspond to habits. And my friend Taylor Vahey, that's also doing daily uploads in January, just created a new video and it was about setting systems instead of goals. So if you want to hear more about habits and setting systems, I'll link her video down below because she definitely talked about it way better than I ever could. But I think like a lot of these just relate to different habits. So like reading more, I just wanted to put a number on it. I think a lot of these just have to do with getting into a routine. So like this morning I decided to wake up earlier and to get into more consistent routine, and that is going to help me a lot with reaching my goals. Even though I am just home on winter break right now and I'm not in school, it's good to keep these goals in mind day to day, and so I'll constantly be referring back to them when I'm looking at my vision board on my phone, my laptop, seeing it every day. Subconsciously your mind is thinking about them all the time. I hope you guys are at least a little bit motivated, and if you are, definitely give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for daily uploads this month, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!